Hello there, Seraphim17 once again, introducing you to the boss of Part 6 in my Human Revolution Give Me Deus Ex difficulty video walkthrough. And this is Barrett. And the first thing I do here is I go to my inventory, I put my grenades on, I toss a bunch of them at him just then, and then I do the Typhoon ability. And I rinse and repeat the Typhoon ability from now on to kill him. And if I'm out of energy and I can't do it, I press bash. I keep bashing the inventory button so that I can just eat the protein and rinse and repeat. And he will die very quickly. The technique that the guy used that I mentioned in the last video is, if you look around the arena, there's actually canisters of these. They look like explosive canisters, but they're filled with the gas. And if you pick them up and throw them at him, he will stay in the gas and he'll be choking and he can't move. And you just run around the area picking up explosive barrels, picking up the gassy barrels, throwing them at him, and just doing a whole bunch of crazy stuff. And it's a really cool technique. But my version is this. I just shit slap him with the Typhoon and it rapes him. If you upgrade the Typhoon so that it has the extra damage that I now know about, it will kill him significantly quicker. But if that is not the easiest strategy for that boss, I do not know what is. So there goes Barrett, bleeding onto the metal. And there is the first boss down in the continuation of the chapter, Moving Shadows. So slap yourself on the back. I'm going to be skipping the cutscene. And after you get the Praxis kit, we now get the opportunity to run around this environment and pick up a bunch of stuff. And if you're playing the game so that you can, get new guns and everything, this is a nice opportunity to get kitted up. But I'm just going to be using it for selling purposes, so don't get attached to seeing anything different, because I am going to be primarily stealthing. That is what this guide's for. And this is a lovely cache, just full of either, I think they're shotguns or assault rifles, but either way there's a lot of them. And they're brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. But there is another strategy to beat Lawrence. I think it's Lawrence Barrett, his full name, the boss we've just killed. The strategy I first used when I played the game, because my hacking was higher, I was hacking all sorts of rooms, and I ended up finding a rocket launcher. And the rocket launcher comes with about 2 to 3 rockets in it, and there is a refill in this room somewhere. There's a pack of rockets on one of the sides, and when you fire the rocket at him, not only does it stun him and do massive damage, but it gives you the opportunity to reload and fire the next one. So in theory, if you have enough rocket ammo, you can kill him very quickly and very easily. But on my recording run, there were the rockets just then, I just picked them up. On this run, however, I didn't have the rocket launcher because I didn't go the same path, and it wasn't an option. But it's pretty much really, really cool how there's different avenues of doing things, and I love games that do that, and not many pull them off, because BioShock, the first one, promised, you'll never play the game the same twice, but then they put in a perk like telekinesis, which was the most overpowered ability in the game. And if you're disagreeing with me and thinking I'm full of shit, then go back and play BioShock 1. Put telekinesis on, put the game on the hardest difficulty, and when you come up against a group of enemies, kill the first guy, pick him up with telekinesis, his dead body, and you can then use that body to throw it at all his friends, and it's an instant kill. So you kill somebody, you use their body to kill the next guy, you use his body to kill the next guy, and it is so simple, it is laughable how powerful and overpowered that ability is. And that's all you really needed to use on that entire game, because you would shitstomp anything. There was options, it's just everything else was just fanciful and not necessary. But this game kind of comes through with a lot of it, because there's options in the dialogue, there's options in your actions. It's just, there is a lot to discover, a hell of a lot to discover, and I can't wait to go back in on the easiest difficulty and guns blaze and kill absolutely everybody I come across and clean up on all the achievements, because that's going to be an exciting time. But once you ride this ever elongated elevator up to the top, you will then go towards another helipad. Malik will be waiting in the craft that will take you back to Sarif Industries, and another level bites the dust. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. I do apologise once again that I don't have the opportunity to talk about utter nonsense as much as I usually do. The reason for that is this is far too concise and in need of commentary that is, apt and on point. But if you're ever interested in me talking about shit like the Ancient Aliens thesis and all the other various bullshit that comes out of my mouth, then the Red Faction Armageddon guide is a good guide for that, and so is the Enslaved one. So, as always guys, thanks for watching, and you take care now.